Okay, hear me. I'll just do that. You will now receive notifications for nearby Eevee.
Oh boy. Okay. Where is my other junk? Excuse me, is it not? Registered as a short, okay. Hey, thank you, Riot, for the birthday wish. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, that's falling off. Lovely. I love it when things don't work the way they're supposed to.
Yo, British stream it.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But what though?
Nothing at the moment. I'm not gonna be streaming the game.
But what? Yeah.
I'm not gonna be streaming any game.
No.
Bro, it's just vibing.
I am doing something a little bit different today.
I found a tiny Komala. Really tiny. I am killing it to meet. I am killing it immediately.
Well,
Okay, alrighty. Okay. I don't know how I managed to do that. Uh, help. What? Okay. That's new. I don't know how to zoom out on that. Uh, what?
Oh, please tell me I can grab this still. Please tell me I can grab this one.
There we go.
Wait, can I?
Okay.
No. This.
Accept the license. I am not paying for word.
I thought
Go
this was
away.
a shiny.
Go away. I am not paying for that.
Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, I thought it was a shiny. No. And it fled. Oh well.
Okay, so now. And there we go. There we go. Big Kind Master logo right on top of it. Boy, oh boy, it has been a long time since I've used Kind Master. Oh my god. Gee whiz. Okay. So, the plan here is instead of playing a game for the 18th birthday stream, I wanted to look back at a couple of the videos, probably just one, that I've made, and I just want to talk about it for my 18th birthday, seeing as this year is going to be the final year of me doing the show. So, I figured it'd be a nice little send off to the show at the same time, but also look back on my last couple of years of life. So, I will, of course, this will go up as a VOD, so no one need to worry about that. I hope my mic is connected. Okay, it is. I'm going to presume, but I'm going to check just to be certain, that it is picking up my mic audio. I'm going to presume, I'm going to check just to be certain, that it is picking up my mic audio. My last couple of years of life. Okay, yeah, no, it's pick up the audio fine. Alright. Cool. Okay.
Aww.
So, this is the first video I ever technically made. Now, if we're going to talk on not really technicalities, it would be the 1 month in video that I didn't upload till later on. But that was completely unscripted and a black screen, so I don't know how much you want to count that. But so, if we're talking in terms of like a video I actually sat down, worked on, and edited down and all that jazz, this would be it. So I wanted to share a couple things. Some of the behind the scenes I'm going to show have already been shown in bloopers. Oh, excuse me. But there is a couple scenes, by a couple I mean one, long video that I uploaded in a private way, that has been unseen before. So I thought I'd look at them real quick. Actually, hold up. I should probably check the audio on that real. Yeah, there. That would have been a big oopsie daisies. Okay, there we go.
He's going for more 360s.
It's hard work. What's a match?
Okay, well, this is your doctor. The results from your last week's appointment show.
I don't know if you can actually hear that.
Angry Scottish baby phones
Hold
child whine.
Hopefully you can hear that. Hopefully. Hopefully.
It's hard work. Just a bunch of
What?
match.
I'm streaming.
Yes.
Match.
Should be able to hear it fine now.
Well, okay, well, this is your doctor. Your results from your last week's appointment shows they have hypoglycemia. You need more sugar. Oh,
Yes.
so that's why I'm so tired after working.
And bam. God, I remember doing that. That scene was completely rewritten. Well, maybe not completely, but it was like completely redone afterwards because I had a whole different scene planned. Me and my mother had a whole completely different scene planned. So if I go, hold up. Let me just invisible that. If I go to channel content, and this one, right here.
Hamburger.
Oh God.
That's it.
There we go. Hamburger. But this is one of them. That is loud. Hold up. Because birthday cake, thank you. But I filmed the whole scene a different day. It was like a day or two earlier, and I had already done everything. We had even the cutaway scene, like the transition scene, because I had an extra scene planned for it as well. I had all this stuff planned for it, and then I just completely just changed it. Just completely changed it. So this is supposed to be the original scene, or one of, I think. It's one of the takes. Man, I never realized someone walking down the street. I'm gonna assume that's from school. I never realized that. Me trying to give signals to my mother. We were not well coordinated at the time. This was like our first rodeo doing this. I mean, she's been good at filming and taking photos in the past and all that, but it was kind of like me and mom's first rodeo of trying to do filming and all that. So,
Hard work.
this is me trying to do multiple takes. And if I'm not mistaken, the tuck the hair behind the ear was the signal. So there's her calling now. Which I'll pause there. But the whole gist afterwards was like the doctor calling about like hypoglycemia and all that, because I joke about in the video somewhere here.
The Crabtrap Sandwich, the commercial Crabtrap Sandwich, the Pescatarian Royale, the Mega Mountain of La Marigold, and the Marigold and Garden Greens. All these foods give special bonuses after the matches, such as double the EXP or double the cash. But this one just seems like a diabetic nightmare.
Yep, diabetic nightmare, there it is. Which, man, my mic was absolute trash. What the? Dang. But yeah, my mic was absolute trash. I was using my iPad's mic, and it was absolute garbage. It was absolute garbage. It was garbo. Or it may not have been my iPad mic. I just may have not been able to, but I may have not been that good at like using the mic properly or something. I don't remember, but it was garbage. It was garbo. It was not good. It was awful. But if I okay, invisible that. Let's see. Is it this one?
Is that an orange? That is an orange.
Tangerine.
Ah, yes, that's the one.
Tangerine.
Yeah, this is the one. Okay, hold up. Kind of loud. If I remember correctly, the whole idea was that the doctor calls, and after the whole diabetic coma joke, the doctor calls, and they're like, "Oh, you have hypoglycemia. You need more sugar." So the whole gist was like, I was doing work outside, removing thatch from the ground and all that, and I was feeling tired and all that. And the doctor's like, "Hey, you have hypoglycemia. You need more sugar." And so I had the scene recorded right here where I was like eating sugary items and all that, like cookies and juice and stuff. And yeah. And apparently I could not resist giggling. Apparently I could not resist it. And there's the dog. We're gonna cut back over to the thing over here. Unedited. My walking style was superb. And then I want to kind of zoom in the ground here, like right about here. I want to be zoomed in, and then I'm gonna slam the.
Already done.
I stuttered a lot. I stuttered a lot. Dear God. Okay. So yeah, that was the original idea. That was the original thing. I already had it filmed. I just needed to technically edit it, and it would have been fine. It would have been in the video. But I opted against it the next day or something. I can't remember exactly why, but I opted against it and went with something else. So let's go to videos. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Which I won't show because it shows a lot of houses actually. But the whole idea was that I ran over. Oh, I can show this part actually. Hold up. Doggo. And again, there's me taking a sip of my drink. Trying to do the scene again, but this time longer. Of course, we can still see the whole fact that my mother recorded in portrait mode. So, it was not widescreen.
that. I like the idea, but it like zoom me into the sky for a bit.
Okay. Then obviously, moving on to this part. So I did that a couple times, and again, I had it all done. All I had to do was just edit it and put it in the video. But again, for some reason, I decided to opt against it. Can't remember why. And Unseen, I believe this has never been uploaded. Actually, hold up. I think it's actually been uploaded. Hold on. Hold up. I gotta fact check myself real quick. Where in the world do I put that? Right here. Oh yeah, okay, so it has been uploaded, but oh well, oh well. We're gonna stick with it. We're going to stick with it. This was supposed to be the original film background set thing. It was in my bedroom before I decided to swap over to the other room where I did my school in. And it was originally supposed to be on this little secretary desk. And this was supposed to be the background. I was sitting on a lounge chair, I guess, a Lazy Boy. Something like that. It wasn't a Lazy Boy brand, but you get the gist. But it was literally, it's just 19 minutes of me trying to figure out how one does acting.
Alrighty. Cool. Just move this a bit. Go.
Question is, where do I start actually trying to say something? Ah, right here.
Hello. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It is the 9th.
I don't know what is up with the mic.
Hello everyone. It is the 10th of November, 2022. I missed the 9th. Oops. Hello everyone. It is the 10th of November, 2022.
I don't know what's up with the mic. I honestly don't know what's up with the mic. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I was using the iPad here. I don't remember if I was using the iPad or the phone. But I don't know why the mic was like that. And this was still during a time where I did not have much of a voice. It's still in development, I guess you could say, but I feel like my voice has gotten a lot better over the last 2-something years, 2.5 years. But this is literally
Hello everyone. It is the 10th of
19 minutes. This was as I was trying to record the 2 months in. This was the 10th of November. It was late at night, obviously, as you can tell by the window.
And I was reminding myself I'd be able to do it. Hello everyone. It is the 10th of November, 2022.
So like I said, I just spent 19 minutes trying to figure out how to introduce myself, how I want to start out videos and all that. Just kind of some sort of introductory to videos in general. This is 19 minutes of me trying to figure that out. And I eventually sent it to one of my family members and I showed it to 2 family members actually, and I got input and advice, and I ended up switching to my other room and all of that, and I switched to the rock desk, which is in the background of my videos to this day. So yeah, originally supposed to be secretary desk, was gonna be on this weird looking Lazy Boy. You can see the internet router standing on the background. You can see the internet router, the filing cabinet, the thing of baby wipes, the ginormous elephant plant, which I don't know if is still alive. We won't talk about that. And my hair was still kind of long. Not the longest it's been, But it was still kind of long at the time. This was before I got a cut.
Hello everyone, the 10th of...
And I also had to learn to like speak slower because I had a habit of speaking really fast and then stumbling over my words. But then even when I spoke fast, most of the time I didn't really stumble over my words for the most part. But when I did, it sucked. But my mom was like, okay, you have to slow your voice down because you need people to be able to understand you and go follow along with you. So I was like, well, okay. So I had to slow down over the time. So I think I've gotten a little better at that.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, it's the 10th of November 2022. It is not the 9th. Hello everyone. Hello everyone, it's the 10th of November 2022.
I honestly thought I would cringe at this, but I'm not really cringing at it that much. I am honestly not really cringing.
I lied. It isn't the 9th, which I said I... Hello everyone, it's the 10th of November 2022. It's been exactly 1 month and a day since it's...
As you can tell, I swapped from, I swapped between lines. I can't remember what I said originally. I've already forgotten, but I said a month and a day this time, whereas last time I was saying, like, I missed the 9th or whatever, which was the 1 month anniversary. Or 2 months anniversary of Splatoon 3. Because I planned originally to do a video on it every single month on the 9th. But then by March I was like, okay, this is gonna get stale real fast and I'm gonna get annoyed of it eventually, so I swapped it out for every half a year, and then obviously when updates ended and the Grand Fest happened, I was like, okay, this is a good time to stop it. Because I'm getting a little bored of it, it's getting a little stale for me, so I ended up wrapping it up there during the Grand Fest. But yeah. 19 minutes worth of just me talking to the camera, trying to figure out what. Good picture material right here. Take your screenshots, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't remember that one, but alright. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Alright. So, it's a short stream. I wanted to try something different, look at some of the stuff. But I just, to end off this short stream, am going to watch through the entirety of Splatoon 3 2 months in. Yeah. So let's do that. With the big old Kind Master logo.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel. I'm here to talk about what happened during the second month of Splatoon 3's tenure and my thoughts and feelings about it.
I don't know what happened here. I know I spoke quickly, but I'm pretty sure I left a speed thingy on, and I do not remember that at all. I swear to you, I don't remember leaving a speed thingy on it.
I plan to talk about each month of Splatoon 3's tenure, though that could change depending on what happens throughout each month.
Unless I just somehow talked that fast.
On the 7th of October, Nintendo... Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel. I'm here to talk about what happened during the second month of Splatoon 3's tenure and my thoughts and feelings about it. I plan to talk about each month of Splatoon 3's tenure, though that could change depending on...
I don't have a speed thingy on, right? No. I don't know what happened there.
What happened throughout each month. On the 7th of October, Nintendo announced the Splatoon X Pokemon Splatfest, which was going to run from the 11th of November to the 13th of November.
I can't remember which team I chose,
doing a
actually.
Splatfest during the month of October because they were going to be doing a big run, which was...
And to get all this footage, I went on my iPad and I turned on the screen record and just scrolled. But I had to try to figure out how fast and how slow to scroll.
During the Splatoon 3 Nintendo Direct back in August. This made a lot of people ask, where's Big Run?
I remember that scene. I really tried to figure out how to do that scene because I could not yell. I didn't know how to yell. Believe it or not, I did not know how to yell. I still kind of don't, but if I channel it, I can do it. But back then, I did not know how to yell whatsoever. And you can see I floofed up my hair a little more during filming.
Big run.
However, as the days went by, it never happened. That didn't mean there wasn't anything to do during the month of October while waiting for the next Splatfest to come. There were still plenty of people doing the levels in Splatoon 3's story mode, whether
Oh yeah, I wanted to 100% the game. One of the very few games I actually wanted to genuinely 100%. I think it was When Birds Fly kicked my butt. It's like where they throw the boxes and you can't miss a single box or else you have to restart, and there's a sniper option. Boy, that took me ages. And my mother put classical music on in the background, and so I just kept it during some of the recordings early into my YouTube stuff, and I got copyright claimed for classical music. That happened.
they were playing it for the first time or doing them again with different weapons and strategies.
Well, since the next Splatfest won't be coming till the month of November, I decided to try a few different weapons.
Okay, I genuinely actually spoke that fast. Holy. Alright.
I'm playing some Turf Wars. I got tired of the Dapple Doolies.
I didn't have a capture card, didn't have a computer at the time either, didn't even have my laptop. So I just went on my Switch, went to my photo gallery, found videos, and I got my mom's phone, and I just sat there and started recording. At least I think that's my mom's phone.
Just didn't like them. I felt like
Might actually be my iPad.
I wasn't doing my utmost best I could with those Dapple Doolies. So I tried out different weapons. First, I tried the Charger Bow. I got a few kills in here and there and a few assists, but overall I wasn't doing that great, and I got splat a lot more than I actually did splat others. Next, I did something that I swore I would never do. I tried out the brush.
Oh my
I swore
god.
I'd never try out the brush, and I always didn't like it, even the players that use them, even if they're on my team. But I decided to give it a go and see if I was any good at it. I was. I got a few splats in here and there, you know. I actually got a win with the brush, and that was the first time I used the brush. I was pretty happy with that. I got a few, and I splat a lot of territory as well.
I spoke incredibly fast. God, it's actually a little hard to follow. But yeah, I didn't like the brush back in the day. I despised it with every fiber of my being. I hated players when they use it, and lo and behold, today it is like my main weapon. I always go back to it. And Kirby, all this footage and this video was actually before I met any of y'all, so that's pretty crazy.
So I recently just started using tickets I've gained over the last couple of months to buy the food in the lobby. I have the Crab Trap Sandwich, the Commercial Crab Trap Sandwich, the Pescatarian Royale, the Mega Man, the La Marigold, and the Mary Golden Garden Greens. All these foods give special bonuses after the matches, such as double the XP or double the cash. But this one just seems like a diabetic nightmare.
Oh, here we go. Diabetic nightmare, and I voiced my own doctor.
It's hard work. Just a bunch of match.
There's my phone.
Hello? Hello, Gamer. This is your doctor. Your results from your last week's appointment shows they have hypoglycemia. You need more sugar. Oh.
Oh.
So that's why I'm so tired after working.
And fall. Did I actually used one of the filter thingies for the text and I had it spinning. That's priceless. That is hilarious. Okay. That's funny. I don't remember doing that.
Jeez.
I have chocolate on my lips in that scene.
Is
Very,
it?
very cool.
Well, Splatfest is a win. The results finally got up. So, who won?
Well, here we go.
Oh boy! So this scene, it was night. It was about to be nighttime, so we still had like very little light left, if any. And I want to do a stupid thing. So like to show which team won. And if I'm not mistaken, which team won? Water, yeah. Team Water won, so I wanted to try to find a funny way to represent that. So teams were fire, grass, and water. So I got a blade of grass or some grass, and I had my mother light it on fire with her lighter, and then I had my aunt throw a bucket of water on me and the fire to kind of represent that the fact that water had beaten both teams and won. So yeah, oh my god, okay.
Well-
But yeah. I honestly thought I would cringe at that a lot more than I did. But honestly, we all start somewhere, you know. I'm really proud of it. I was really, really proud of it at the time. It was like my first rodeo with it. I was like, I felt like I got a decent amount of jokes. I spoke really fast, a little too fast even for my liking. Today, it's even harder for me to follow today. But yeah, that's yeah. I'm still really proud of it. It still holds a special place in my heart. I'm really glad I uploaded it and all that. Actually, hold up. Okay, yeah, no, that definitely had to have captured. I'm gonna double check just to be certain. Yeah, okay, it recorded. But yeah, that's some of the backstory to the first video I technically ever uploaded. Small, different stream, but I really wanted to try it out and look back. So yeah. Anyway, whatever time of day is for you, hopefully you have a good morning / afternoon / evening / night wherever you're in the world, and I very much appreciate the birthday wishes that I have gotten today. Thank you very